What's up, guys? How are you? Happy Monday. Welcome in to another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault, at Sports Talk Matt. To follow me across all socials. This podcast being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com. Today is the last day. If you want to take advantage of this anniversary package, today is the last day. The offer will change tomorrow for us here. 50% off select packages, anniversary package at OmahaSteaks.com with the promo code JUICE. You get 8 free Omaha Steak Burgers, 8 free Jumbo Franks with the promo code JUICE, plus 50% off the packages at OmahaSteaks.com. Right now, Labor Day quickly coming. Labor Day offer happens tomorrow. So if you like this offer, buy this now. If you like the new offer, you'll find out about it coming up tomorrow with our friends from OmahaSteaks.com. All right, last week was not a good week. You can't win every week. I'm not going to win every week. We went 1-2 on Sunday. We ended up going down 1.1 units on Sunday, and so we ended up getting ourselves losing for the week. I believe just a little over 3 units we were down for the week, which is not great, but we're still profitable. And look, this happens. And look, this is a really good time, I think, to take a second to talk about problem gambling. And it's something that I take pretty seriously. And if you are somebody who listens to this podcast and you are somebody who feels like they're having a problem with gambling, I want you to try to stop for a week. And if you can't stop, you can't bet, if you have to gamble, ask for help, okay? You can reach out to me. I'm not a psychiatrist. I can try to direct you to the state that you live in. Every state has gambling help. But please, if you do need help with this stuff, get help. And you can hopefully find a way to be able to enjoy sports without having to have money on it. And it's perfectly comfortable and cool to listen to this podcast without betting. And not without gambling. You don't have to gamble. And if the only way you're enjoying sports is if you have money on it, that should be the first issue and the first sign that maybe things aren't going the right way. If you're gambling with money that you don't have, that's the second, right? Getting yourself into holes. If you're, betting on credit with places and you're having trouble and you're getting yourself buried, okay? Or if you're taking money and putting it into accounts and betting with that money that you're not supposed to, just do yourself a favor. If you feel that way, if that little voice in your head is talking about maybe things aren't going right, maybe take a break, okay? Step away for a little while. Pull it back, okay? I've seen a lot of people on the Discord channel, a lot of people online. I can tell when you're frustrated because you get mad at me because you're looking for winners, and if I'm not winning, Matt, what the hell? Okay, I get it, but you have to understand something. We're in different positions. Okay, I'm paid to do this podcast. Okay, I'm paid every day, every month to do this. So I'm always going to be in the black. I'm always going to be up. I'm never going to be in the red or negative from this podcast. So we're in different places. So I want that to be perfectly clear as we head towards football season, that I want you guys to do this for the long term. No short-term quick fixes. Don't bet with money that you can't afford to lose. If I lose my entire bankroll, nothing changes in my life. Not my home, not my daughter's education, not my car, nothing, okay? It's expendable income. And there's nothing wrong with betting $5 a game. I don't care what person is saying what on social media about how big a bankroll they have or how they're a, quote, real one because they bet $500 a game, okay? That doesn't mean you're a better person. Doesn't mean you're a better gambler. Doesn't mean that you're some type of big shot, okay? Not even close. I'm more impressed with the guy who has his life together, has a family, does right by his kids, works a job, and bets for fun and enjoys it, okay? Yeah, there's professionals. No pro is listening to this podcast. If you are, you're taking my picks to go and sell it, or you're fading my picks, which I'm perfectly fine with, okay? So if you're a professional and you think that you know everything and you're listening to this podcast, I don't really understand why. I'm not going to tell you anything you don't already know anyway, or that you think you know. So just keep that in mind here as we head towards football season, that this is all for fun. Being in the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat, it's for fun. This should be entertainment. This is an entertainment podcast. When we do this, I'm not going to make you rich. I'm not going to make you a pro. I'm not going to let you buy a car off the money I'm going to make you, okay? I promise nothing, but I tell you what I bet, and you can do what you want with it. You can fade or you can follow, okay? Either or. It's entirely up to you on this, but we're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy each other's company, to talk on the Discord channel, to watch games together, okay? And if it's not fun, it's a stupid line, but it is really true when the fun stops. But there's something to that. if it's no longer fun, if watching games and enjoying what's happening with a bet is no longer fun, it's time to ask for help, okay? And it's perfectly okay to do that. I just want to make that perfectly clear as we start this football season that watch yourself, okay? Keep track, be accountable. Be accountable to yourself about what's going on. All right, I've got 2 baseball bets and 1 football bet that I want to give you guys here. But before I do that, have you guys checked out the new Betting Pros app, all right? This app is new. It has a fresh makeover. It looks cool. Coming soon, new logo for the Daily Juice, plus new hats, t-shirts, other fun stuff. Stay tuned for that. It's all going to be new. We have a new Betting Pros logo, new Juice logo coming soon. New features will include a community section where you can connect with top-rated bettors on hot streaks and experts. You got a following feed where you can follow everyone who want to follow to get instant notifications when new bets are placed. Bet tracking, improved live tracking across all your sports books to help you monitor your performance, something I really recommend you do. Prop bet hit rates. You can sort out the prop bet cheat sheet over percentage, under percentage, last 15 games, and be on the right side of trends and more. Take advantage of these features. You're going to download the Betting Pros app or by visiting bettingpros.com/apps in the App Store as well, or log on to bettingpros.com/apps to download the brand new remade Betting Pros app. It's available in the App Store right now. Okay, let's talk football because you're going to hate this bet. Harbaugh has said he doesn't care about the streak. Ravens players have said they don't care about the streak. Even Commander players have said they don't care about the streak. This number opened up at 4.5. Ravens minus 4.5. Number now is 1.5. Why? Everyone's taking the Washington Commanders. Vegas right now is at +1. Most books on the East Coast is +1.5. Money line is +120 to take the Commanders. Look, the first game got won by the Commanders by 2 points in their preseason opener. Ravens won it by 1. Ravens almost lost. Ravens aren't playing either first string or second string starting quarterbacks. Ravens are working on things in this game. Washington, though, would love to get a W. Okay, they would love to end the Ravens streak. They're claiming that they wouldn't, but I think it's a lie. I think they very much would like to beat the Ravens. Okay, I think the guys trying to make the team would love to be the ones that snap the Ravens' 24-game losing streak, or winning streak rather, because many of the games during this losing streak have been at the helm. Washington's been the ones to lose it. They play almost every season in the preseason. They've lost some of these games 33-7. They've been whipped. Call it a hunch, call it a feeling, whatever you want. I'm taking Washington. I'll take the +1.5. I'll take that. You want to play money line at +120? I don't mind that. It's not a gigantic difference in price here in Vegas. It's basically like, +105 right now. You can get it on the East Coast at +120. I don't mind that. But just for the sake of taking the number, I'll go ahead and take +1.5 home dog Washington. If you want to get really crazy, and I don't recommend doing this, okay, but you can do a same game teaser. You could tease this up with a 6-point teaser. You could tease it from 1.5, tease it up to 7.5 for Washington. Take the total, pull it down from 37. I think it's 37.5 now, right? Is the total? It's on the East Coast. At FanDuel, it's 37.5. You could pull it down to 31.5 and take over if you want. I don't mind that at all. I think both teams will score. Or you could do the other way. You could go and tease it up. I'm not recommending doing this, by the way. This is not a play I would say do. This would be strictly for like beer money or pizza money. I would not go ahead and tease a preseason game. But given the fact that the total, the line was 4.5 at open and now it's 1.5, again, you can tease it up. You get over a touchdown. You get 7.5. And you could take the total and either move it up or move it down. But the official play, +1.5 right now. Even money at +1.5 on the East Coast. We'll do that official. I got to lay -105 or so, but we'll make it official here. Even money. FanDuel's got this. Even money, +1.5. Washington Commanders, and it's +120 on the money line if you want to go ahead and just take the money line. I'll be safe and take the points. Home dog Washington, +1.5 to snap the streak, or if the Ravens win the game, they win it by 1. We'll see what happens. Should be interesting. It's a Monday night standalone game here as we wrap up week 2 in the preseason. Bet number 2, bet number 1 in baseball. My Boston Red Sox are red hot. reading the tweets from the baseball beat writers said the win over the Yankees, which completed a 3-game sweep. The Red Sox are now 8-1 this year against the Yankees. 8-1 against the Yankees. My goodness, New York stinks. But the Red Sox are rolling, and it's the loosest the clubhouse has been. The Red Sox, get this, the Red Sox are 3 games behind the Astros for the second wild card, not the third wild card, the second wild card. And they're playing in a 3-game series starting today in Houston. I like the pitching matchup. James Paxton against Christian Javier. Christian Javier's got kind of a weird anomaly. He has pitched on the road a ton. So his home numbers aren't really indicative of how he's pitching. He's thrown 1 game at home since June 22nd. June 22nd. That was a game at home against Tampa, which he gave up 3 earned runs in 6 innings and lost the game 4-3. He has pitched now, 6 of 7 starts have been on the road. Now, he's won his last 2, 6-5, 8-2 against Miami and Baltimore, lost to the Yankees, given up 4-2, 3-3, 2-3, 8 to the Texas Rangers on the road and a 12-11 win. The Red Sox with Paxton, I like what they're doing. I like the mojo. I like the feel. Boston's got plus 116 on the money line to go in there and win. Even though Boston hasn't won a ton of games with James Paxton pitching, and it might be like, that's the one thing you're like, he's lost 3 of 4 starts. It hasn't been his fault. He's given up 2, 0, 4, and 1 earned runs over the last 4 starts. On the road, last time out, lost to Washington 6-2. Not his fault. 6 innings, 2 earned runs. He's pitched well. I think Boston finally rewards him with some offense. They ride what they're doing. We're going to bet the streak. Boston coming off of the sweep of the Yankees. Plus 116 money line. Red Sox to win the game outright, to take a real big leap towards making the postseason and putting some pressure on the Houston Astros, who lost to Seattle and gave up a ton of runs to a red-hot Seattle team. Houston's leaking oil at the moment. Red Sox money line, plus 116 for 1 unit. Next, final bet of the day, staying in Major League Baseball, kind of a typical bet, but Atlanta Braves at home, taking on the New York Mets. David Peterson against Alan Winsons, a guy I don't know a whole heck of a lot about. This guy's going to be a starter here. There's not even a picture for him on ESPN for him. 1 starts or 2 games played, 2 games started so far at home. He's at a 1.59 ERA, but I mean, he's not a guy that's going to go very much. He's a youngster on the road. This is the guy when the Braves won it 21-3 at New York. He was on the mound, 7 innings, no earned runs. He pitched there. The last time he started before that, on the 22nd of July, 4 1/3, gave up 2 earned runs. I think the Mets have seen this guy before. They'll score some runs on him, but just I think the offense for the Braves is finally going to wake up. The Braves' offense at home has been really kind of strange. I keep on waiting for it. I keep on betting it. David Peterson going to the mound for the New York Mets on the road, a 7.75 ERA. He's 1-5 on the year with a 3.23 opposing batting average. I also like the first 5 team total for the Braves. This is a bet that's normally not available to the morning of the day, morning of. So I can't bet this overnight. But if you can find this, it normally, or it should be somewhere around 2.5 or 3 for first 5 team total Atlanta. All right. I like it against this guy. 3-4 runs over 3.5. I think the Braves will get it in the first 5. I like that bet, but I can't make it because it's not, only can make it day of the game. So if you can find that and you like the Braves to go up against Peterson, I think it's a good bet to make here, given David Peterson has not been good on the road this year. Last time out on the road, he actually was somewhat okay. He's going to be an opener most likely for the Mets today. 3 innings, no earned runs given up, but he has had runs, games where he's given up a bunch. When he was a full-blown starter, dating back against, in May, he gets 6 earned runs in 5 innings worth of work, for instance. But ERA of 5.45 at home, not great. Last time out, 3 2/3, gave up 1 earned run. But this Braves team should be able to score on him. I like him to score against Peterson. I like him scoring against the Mets. But the official play, I'm going to go over 10 here at -110. Braves, Mets over on a Monday. Let's get some runs here between these teams. They've had some barn burners so far. Last time, 13 runs. Brave won 6-0 back on the 12th of August. 21-3, 13-10, 7-5, 6-4, 9-8. These teams have scored a lot against each other here offensively. I'm going to do it again. Mets, Braves over 10 at -110 for 1.1 units. All right, 3 bets on a Monday. Let's see if we can get off to a good start here and try to bounce back after the losing week last week. Braves, Mets over 10, -110. Red Sox money line +116, 2.1 units down on that. And we're taking at even money the Commanders at +1.5 points at home against the Ravens. Dog at home with a chance to, I think they win the game outright. You can sprinkle on the money line if you want as well. But I think the Commanders will stop the Ravens streak at 24 games coming up here tonight. They got to lose sometime. I think tonight's the night. 3 bets for us going on a Monday. I'll see you guys in the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat to get into that. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on socials at Sports Talk Matt every single morning. The Daily Juice Podcast, always being brought to you by omahasteaks.com.